What's up YouTube? It's Orth. Now it's that time of the week again. It's Tuesday. Yesterday I did my platinum push. We finished top 3. I did get my avatar, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'll want to go through my plat push and see exactly what I did well and what I didn't do so well and what we can improve for next week. So let's get into it. So last week I did around about 30 minutes or 25 minutes, and that ended up being quite a bit of time. So today we're going to only watch the last 20 minutes. I'm going to go through my thought process, exactly what I was thinking when I was taking these fights, and how we can basically look to do better for next week. I finished third. I obviously want to finish first. Finishing top 3 means, you're within touching distance, maybe 1 or 2 errors, maybe just the one error can put you into that position. But I do already know exactly what went wrong and what I can improve. But watching it back would obviously give me a extra kind of reminder as what I should be doing in these fights. Now here we've got like a Sifi, Rhodos, Marishka team with UDK. Now UDK is really good with Rhodos because it makes it so that he cannot get 2-shot from full HP. He either needs a triple hit or you need to ally attack him. So that's what we're going to be doing, is we're going to be trying to ally attack Rhodos and kill him. So we're going to ally attack with Necre if we have the ally attack. Let's see, we do. We ally attack him. Now the damage isn't enough because Rhodos was wearing shield, so he is low, but he didn't go to 0% HP. He's gonna heal up again. I don't think he's 50% here, so I'm gonna go for, yeah, just kill him off. And then we just put it on auto. Now we need to kill Marishka and then take care of UDK2. Oh, we've gotten sheeped, so now I need to make sure I don't kill Marishka. So we switch over to UDK, kill off UDK, and then wait for Marishka to come back. There you'll see I did A1 rather than doing my big hit ability because I don't actually want them to die. There I do ally attack because I want to see if ally attack can break the sheep. And I believe it can. If you ally attack, I believe the sheep can be broken. So I ally attacked with my card here with my sheep on, so I can break the sheep. Every time the sheep does A1, it has a chance to kind of break itself. So yeah, we clean it up. 1 minute 37, a bit of an issue there. Rhodos didn't go down. Lydia got sheeped. A little bit annoying. Here we have Padit. Padit is one of the oldest guys to have a Marishka Taras. He kind of shot up into the platinum ranks, or whenever it was cool to run Marishka Taras, and finished like top 50, top 20. Padit was one of the first guys who pulled the duo, and he's been running it ever since. I mean, it's been good because he was one of the guys that was putting his defense up all week, so we had a lot of time to practice against his defense and come up with strategies to kind of beat the duo. What generally happens when strong players get hold of a really good combination, they don't bring it out until reset. So what they'll do is all week they'll put in a mediocre defense, not such a good defense, and right at the end they will switch to their duo, which would perform really, really well. But players like Padit, who aren't really tryhards, they're just casuals, what they do is they leave the defense in all week, and it gives the community a chance to kind of practice against the defense. Plarium doesn't really have a good way of testing defenses or letting you fight your desired defense. You just have to randomly click refresh and hope somebody's running the defense. You can also obviously ask your clanmates to put up the defense, and then you refresh for them. You both climb to platinum, and then you hit their defense, which is a fairly common practice that we do in higher clans. I believe IPR and SP do it too. Mad do it all the time. If we want to practice against something, we'll just tell clanmates to build the defense we want to practice against, ask them to come to platinum, and yeah, just run a few different ideas for offense. And that's basically how the meta gets figured out. There's not a really great way in this game to kind of figure things out or do things. Like, the community just has to do it itself. We wish it was more supported by Plarium. We wish there was like better like ways to matchmake. If you can actually just request arena duels, but maybe they're shifting their focus away from classic arena. and put it more towards live arena. That might be their strategy, that might be their take. They probably think that when it comes to classic arena, there's not really much that they can, do, or they don't really want to invest in this game mode. Maybe they'll go away and go to live arena and we get some new features there. So here we have a Cardiel team with the duo. We have Cardiel, then we have Taras and Marishka, and then we have Duchess. We went ahead and tried the Lockout, but I believe the Marishka resisted. I killed Cardiel because he can really annoy Lydia. His revive on death can only be blocked per tick. So every time it ticks once, you'll only block revive one champion. So I kill him first, then I kill Taras, and then I kill Duchess. And then we're going to clean up and kill off Marishka right at the end. Down she goes, 41 seconds, we move on. Last 15 minutes, we see Isaac. I'm at like 42.57 points. Plat winner, Rats. Shout out to Madrats. He did win Platinum, although he wasn't able to record his push because he's out in Peru with his girlfriend. They're having a lovely time over there, so shout out to Rats. He did win his 7th trophy, so let it be known. There won't be a video, unfortunately, because he was playing on a laptop. He only got 60 frames, and if he recorded the push, his laptop probably would have blown up, and he wouldn't have gotten a good push or a good video. So yeah, there won't be a video for his number 8 trophy, but let it be known that Rats did win this week. He's on to 7 trophies. He's an absolute beast. He's absolutely tearing it up. His goal is to get 10 trophies and then go from there sort of thing. So he's really hard pushing for 10 trophies. He's 7 in, only 3 more to go. I'm pretty sure he's going to get it done by the end of this year. Maybe earlier than that, but by the end of this year, he should be done. Probably way earlier than that. With the pace he's keeping, I believe he's already won 2 trophies or maybe 3 trophies this year. I think he's won 3 trophies this year. So yeah, he should be done sometime soon. But yeah, there won't be a video from Rats, but he did win the trophy. Round about this mark, I do take some fights. There is a fight here that I kind of take poorly. This Mad No roster is not actually a Mad member. This is somebody else who's impersonating You Know Who You Are, who's impersonating Mad. This is really funny. When I never used to be a Mad member, I did it a few times, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's not really cool to do it. But yeah, it's not a Mad member. I don't hit them because I think it's a Mad member. But yeah, there's a few fights in here I try to use bombs versus them, and I kind of misread what the team is, and I lose to them twice. So you'll see that fight. It happens around about, I think, 10 minutes or 12 minutes to go, so maybe after this fight. Here we have the Rhodos. We just ally attack Rhodos because we know we'll get enough hits from Cardio. So here I didn't bring Lydia because they don't have Marishka. So the same Turvold team, it can be very effective versus non-Marishka teams too. It's a really, really good team. You can run it into pretty much anything. I ally attacked with Cardio into Rhodos. There's so many single hits that, you bring his HP low enough, you can kill him. We're waiting to take care of Necrit. Here I probably try killing Sifi through the protection. We don't actually get the kill, and she lives by quite a bit, but we have the ally attack. We clean her up, and then we just wait for UDK's stone skin to wear off, and then we kill him. No provoke is good. We didn't have our nuke ability there, but the ally attack from Cardiel. This team does massive amount of damage. If you don't bring Lydia in, and if you bring another ally attack, there's an ally attack from Cardiel, there's an ally attack from Necrit, so a bunch of ally attacks. So this is the team. This is the team that I try to bomb. It has a few things. It has immunity Mithrala, and I go back out and I think to myself, okay, I can bring Aelil, but I've forgotten that it had UDK. So I rush into 2 fights and I instantly back out, which is really, really bad because it's minus 24 points, minus 12 points each time, which is a little bit painful, but it's around about 11 minutes. I still stay within like top 9, top 8, And then we run into this team. We basically bombed this team. I saw this team before, and I knew in my mind I can bomb this team. I saw it around about like 30 minutes or 25 minutes before reset, and I purposely didn't hit this team because I knew right at the end I'll be able to kill this team pretty quickly. So if you do see a team that you can farm quite fast, you probably don't want to burst too early. You want to keep them near the close, like end of your push. This is more of a strategy if you're going for like top 5 or top 10 or top 1. If you see somebody who's going to be in around the high placements at the end of the push and you know you can quick farm them, you could probably leave them right until the end of your farm. Last 7 minutes, last 10 minutes, depending on how quick it takes you to farm them. You want to leave them right until the end so you can just get the quick farms in. So that's what I did. I kind of left it until like I couldn't wait any longer. We took those two defeats, so it was a little bit desperate times. Maybe I would have left it even longer if I didn't lose those two fights. If I didn't lose those two fights, I would have let him climb up a little bit more. It would have been easier for me to find him. As you can see, I refresh there. I don't find him. I just move on. I say, okay, fair enough. If I can't find him, I won't keep looking for him and won't keep refreshing. So we just move on. But yeah, if you do find somebody who's like a quick farm for you in that bomb situation, you can run it. When it comes to the bomb team, I am thinking about making a guide on the bomb team. I'm already working on the bomb guide, so expect that soon. The Astrolith guide will be soon. You'll see how effective it is into the right defense. It does have, it's not 100% perfect, 100% what you should run every single time, but if you do find a good defense to hit it with, it can get you a lot of points, as you'll see in this push. It's one of the main reasons why we end up getting as high as we did. We finished top 3, so yeah, it was one of the reasons why we finished as high as we did. So we're just quick killing pretty much everything we see. We're trying to kill off Marishka and UDK. There I switch to Marishka, and then we kill both of them with a single attack. We refresh. We look for some fights. 6 trophy, Frog. He's somebody I hit as well. We take a refresh. There's the 9 trophy account at the top. We take the fight. We just land bombs, and then we just spread bombs. It's easy as that. Astralith does the bombs, you spread them. The Rhodos comes in for a kill, which is cool. But the way my team is tuned, and the way my bank account is set up, the way it's set up, it's my Arbiter never dies. My Arbiter will not die unless the Rhodos does 2 A2s on both my 2 Hanoraks. That's when my Arbiter's HP would be the highest on the team, where she would take an A2. So it's not really ever under any threat. If there's a refresh proc, if there's some weird RNG, then maybe, but as you'll see, the fight is pretty consistent. Last 8 minutes, 7.5 minutes, I'm looking through. Engine changed his defense. We did hit Engine. He was running this defense or something similar, but he switched to Yumiko once he saw I hit him. With the Yumiko, you can hit it with Rhodos, but I don't really have that strong of a Rhodos, so I stick to Turvold and I stick to bombs. Here we'll see. I'm doing a lot of manualing. Yeah, I just put it on auto because I know decreased defense and weakened Harima will not survive. This Taras has now taken a turn. I can ally attack Taras or I can ally attack Marishka. Either one works. I go for the safer bet. I kill off Taras and then I kill Marishka. And now we're waiting for UDK to take a turn. He takes a turn, and then he didn't take a turn. We break his stone skin. He provokes. Yeah, he provokes, so he kind of slowed us down. The fight would have been over if he taken a turn, but it's all good. Probably like another 10 seconds or 5 seconds. 5 seconds extra. We take the fight. So 6 trophy Frog. So in my mind right now, I'm thinking 6 trophy Frog and 9 trophy IPR guy. That's basically what's in my head. Last week, I kind of said to myself, I want to attack multiple defenses. Every time I refresh, I want to scout for multiple defenses, not just one. So these are the two fights I kind of put in my head that are pretty safe and pretty straightforward for me. Kill off Harima, kill off Taras. The ally attack. Do I ever switch from my plan? Do I go for Marishka? I do not. Maybe I locked him. Even when you lock, there's sometimes, you can just consider killing off Marishka, but it doesn't really do anything in the grand scheme of things. His UDK is going to go, it looks like. Yeah, his UDK goes, so it's like a 43-second fight this time. If his UDK stalled us out, then it would have been annoying, but it's all good. 6 trophy, 9 trophy is what I'm refreshing for. I'm refreshing, looking. Maybe I'm looking for a new target, which I shouldn't be doing. Should be looking for 6 trophy, 9 trophy, and refresh away. There is. We take this fight. The only issue with this fight is, yes, it's quick farm, but it is low points, but at the same time, it's quick farm, so it kind of makes up for itself. The fact that it's not amazingly high points, it's not like a +10 or a +9. It's a +7, but it's a fairly quick +7. I refresh. If he's on my page, I find him. If not, we're not really spending extra time looking for him. And right at the end, when I know fights are going to take 50 seconds, if I'm only left with 40 seconds or only left with 50 seconds and I know I can't finish the fight, at that point, it's probably worth refreshing an extra 10 seconds just to look for the fight, because it's the only fight I can complete in time. So here we have a resistance proc from the Marishka. It still does not change the outcome. We kill off Harima. We will then kill off Taras with the ally attack. We lock him out. I'm thinking about changing. Do I change? No, I don't. I don't try to do anything fancy. I'm just making sure I just do the same thing every time. Because if I do something different, I could lead into... Here I'm playing around the sheep. I don't want to A1 Marishka and put a debuff on him. And if he's running sheep, I could just get sheep. So I A1 the Stone Skin champion. A little bit decreased defense we get. We don't kill him. Ally attack should get it done. Oh, but we don't have the ally protection. So we have to wait for Turvold to take a turn. There he goes. 58 seconds. A bit slow, but it's fine. 58 seconds is not too bad. We find the team we can farm pretty quickly. 20 to 30 seconds. Around about average of 30 seconds. There's a fight that went like 40 seconds. I believe Rodos procced some turn meter boost or something. But fairly consistently it should be the same thing. I immediately revive and then click on UDK. I've done this fight a few times, so I, kind of know what this fight plays out, how the speeds play out. So the bombs will just take care of Rodos, and then we'll move on. I refresh, and then I find him lower down the page, which is good. I find him again, hit him again, place the bombs, and spread the bombs. My Astralith has like 8.4k, 8.44k attack. She's not incredibly high on attack. Her speed is tuned, so it's nice to kind of bomb my way through and not be cut in. It's a nice thing to have. There are other teams with Astrolith you can also use, but Astrolith is fading a little bit from the meta because of Marishka being so strong. Some people do hit Marishka with bombs. I don't personally like it. I kind of find dealing with Marishka teams with bombs and with Turvold, it roundabout takes the same time. So it's not really worth running bombs into Marishka team because so many different setups. You don't really want to risk it too much. Here we have the same thing again. I revive Astralith. I click on UDK. And then we just wait for another bomb spread to come through. And then we should be good. These two Hanrak spreads. We got bomb on Rodos. Rodos dies to a single bomb. And there we go. Nice and easy done. I have last 2 minutes. I find again. I hit again. It is pretty fortunate that I am finding him as quickly as I am. We place bombs. We spread. Same thing again. Pretty consistent. We revive after this 200 rack takes a turn, and then we put it back on auto. And yeah, we just wait for the bombs to spread. 2 rotos. As long as this UDK doesn't jump ahead of my second Khan rack, it's good. Although this rotos has taken some extra turns, where it's all fine. There he goes. He did get some turn meter boost, but it's fine. 30 seconds is good. It was +6 there, and now I'm feeling like, man, these +6s. The good thing is I'm not having to refresh for too long because I keep finding him. But at +6, I'm kind of feeling like, you know, these points, they're good, but I wish I was getting more points. We'll count up at the end to see how many points exactly we got from our offense and how many points we got or we lost from our defense in the last like 15-ish minutes. I don't know why I'm manualing. I should just have it on auto. Maybe I'm trying to revive my Astralith in case this Rotos has some ideas because Astralith died again. Last 30 seconds. At this point, I'm refreshing to find him because I can't win any other fight. This is the only fight I can win fast enough. So I basically look for this fight and I hit this fight. When I'm left with 30 seconds to go, there's nothing I can really get in. A lot of people speculate that even when the timer finishes, you can still get some hits in. I don't really believe in that. I don't really believe in that theory, but you know, I guess you can just keep going. You can just keep attacking. It's not a big deal. Oh, there looks like Rotos cleansed the bomb off. And then yeah, there we go. I probably look for another fight and take another fight. Do I? Time is up. Maybe I'm thinking to myself, I take another fight here. Do I? Maybe queue into Drock. Yeah. Queue into this fight. I'm not really kind of thinking I'm going to get extra points, but you know, if there's, you know, a theory and you can, you know, just tinfoil hat it without losing anything, why not? We'll play along. So we'll just take the last fight. We click on Sifi, try to kill off the Reviver first. She does have increased defense. It's fallen off, so she'll definitely die now. And then probably ally attack into Taras. Try to kill off Taras if we have enough damage. We can switch to Marishka if we wanted to, but we don't. We kill him off, and then yeah. It's pretty consistent either way. If there's a way to bomb these teams, it probably still takes around about 50 seconds, and Turvold kills it in 50 seconds. So I don't really feel the need to bomb these kind of teams because it's pretty straightforward to deal with. There are people who are bombing teams with Marishka. Maybe they can do it in 30 seconds, but there's always an element of RNG, whereas the Taras team always feels consistent to me. So I kind of stick with that. Too late to check leaderboards. We finish at 40. This is not my final finish, 43.35. My actual finish is 43.29. I don't think this last fight counted neither. 43.29 did not count because we took our fight with not enough time. So this is my finish, 43.23 points. I believe number 2 finished at 40. I'll try to bring up the screenshot. I'll bring up the screenshot and I'll show you guys where they finished. But yeah, this fight did not finish in time. Let's take a look. This is the defense I ran. This is my offense log. I don't think I show any further. Let me get a screenshot for my offense log and defense log. Here's a screenshot of my offense log. The top 2 fights I did not count because in my mind they were after the reset finished. So taking into account my last 10 minutes, I did 97 points in the last 10 minutes, which is pretty good. Averaging that amount of points in the last 10 minutes is good. I could have probably started a little bit higher. I was around about position 9, position 8 with the last 10 minutes to go. With 10 minutes to go, I'm thinking about pushing closer to top 5. If I'm within top 5 at the last 10-minute mark, is much better to push from there because it seems to be people are pushing quite hard and the points are moving quite quick. And if the defense isn't holding up, then it can be even more problematic. From next week, the last 10 minutes, I'll stay within top 5. Normally, I say last 10 minutes, top 10 is okay. But it seems to be Mad is doing quite well. The clan is doing really, really well. We had 1 till 6 was everybody in Mad. I'm sure there's going to be a leaderboard in my Discord somewhere. So here is the leaderboard. This is where Mad finished, or this is what top 10 looks like. Rats, shout out Rats. Got his 7th trophy on Bobby's account. Then we have Telshron, who finished 2nd. And then we finished 3rd. 43-23. This is before the last 2 fights got in. Then we have Smiley, Machan, and then Scorpion. We have SK3. Really good finish from him, considering he doesn't really have a Marishka. So super solid. I did see this defense, and something in my mind just hard coded to believe every top defense has a Marishka, even though there was quite a few non-Marishka defenses in top sort of 10. We had this team, Machan's account, finished top 5 without Marishka. Is there any others? Yeah, then we have a top 6 account, no Marishka. Then we have top 7, no Marishka. So 5, 6, and 7 all did it without Marishka, but again, doesn't take away from the fact that she is probably one of the better champions in Classic Arena, and also Taras. Then we have Yasin Bey, who is pushing without Marishka too. He finished 11th. And we have Infinite with Taras Marishka finishing 12th. And then Zeus, and then on Mad Booby. This is not Mad Bobby, it's somebody else. But yeah, pretty strong showing from Mad this week. Pretty much every week, but this one in particular, like holding, I don't know how many spots it was. I think it was 7 or 8 players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of top 10 being Mad is pretty dominant in my opinion. So yeah, really good week for the clan. Got the trophy. We got top 3, and I got what I was looking for. This is my defense log. We got hit right near the end, quite slowly. Not too hard, but we got hit by Romantu twice. So maybe we're gonna have to do something about that. Here we go. We had to refresh the game to make sure we get our chest, because the chest did not show. And at this point, I'm thinking top 3 is good. Give me avatar. Give me avatar. And then it gives me avatar. So happy week. I'm happy with that. You know, always want to finish top 3, want the trophy, want to finish 1, but I haven't collected the avatars yet. I finished top 3 multiple times before, but you know, sometimes you just get unlucky, I guess. But yeah, we got the avatar. We got the one that everybody likes. People prefer this avatar to the other one, so that's cool. Next week, we hopefully get the next avatar and get the trophy next week. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We'll be doing our best to do that. Things to improve on. Last 10 minutes, rather than being top 10, be top 5. Last 15 minutes, do not experiment with any defenses. We took the bomb team in. We lost, even though the bomb team did redeem itself, but the 24 points were massive in the end. So none of that. Cut that out. And then, yeah, I think it was a pretty successful push. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.